Hey everyone, let's take a look at my collection and how I priced my collection. Now, as you can see up here on my tabs, I have three different sources. What gets me about most people is they mainly use this one, price charting, and this is not correct. Sometimes it price things way too high, sometimes way too low. So you can see right here the value is 29,000, almost 30. This is how much it cost me, 28,000, and that's my profit. Um, I made this in 2018 or around there. My the value of my stuff was 1,800. At its highest, it was 64,000. That was a funny story. I have a video about that. It was a big what is it? A Final Fantasy sold, and my Final Fantasy, even though it wasn't graded at a good as the one that sold. Um, they hiked it up to about $40,000 or something in one day. I thought that was pretty laughable, so I made a video about it. Okay, so here we'll take a look at the Nintendo 64. Mine's graded, but if I put graded, look what happens. Graded new, it goes up about $22,000, and it's not worth that much. So I just put new. Now, how do I know that? How do I know it's not worth 3,000? And that's how much I paid for it, if you can see. 3,900, 1,500, 4,550. Okay, so here we see one on eBay. This one sold for $5,000. Okay, now let's go over here. This one sold July 28th, 2023. And this one is qualified. Mine is sealed. Now there's a difference when you're collecting systems or games. When you're grading them, there's qualified, there's new, and then there's uncirculated. Uncirculated is the best one you can get. Now this one's qualified and it's an 80. Mine is an 80 and it's new. So there's a difference there. Okay, and again, it sold for that much. So if we go here, let's say mine's worth at least $5,000. Okay, now let's take a look at the Game Boy. So I bought it for 1,500 and it says it's worth 6,500 and some change. So let's go, where is it? Let's just go back. See if we can find it here somewhere. Let's put Game Boy on here. Oh, should have put console because then a whole bunch of games are going to come up and that's going to take me a while to look through. Okay, so here we are. Let's go down. Now, if you notice, there's two here, and they sold on November 20 or November 3rd, 2023. One, they're both the same grade, 85 and 85, but one sold for 7,200 and another one sold for 3,120. Why, if they're the same grade? Well, this one's the first production. I have the second one. So this one's a green screen right here. It's very important that you pay attention when you have first production, second, third, fourth, whatever it is. And this guy has a blue shirt. Now let's go back to the other one. Again, it's an 80, but the screen color is different. And the guy's shirt right here, or the boy, is red. So that makes a big difference. So this one says it's worth like 6,000 something. Let's say it's worth about 3,000. Okay, so now let's go to, let's go to this one right here. It says it's worth $3,000. Again, it's graded new. Let's go over here to my eBay. I'm watching it right now. This is the stuff I'm watching. Here it is. Nope, that's not it. That's I think it didn't even sell. It's a used one. Okay, where are you at? Right here. So 6 hours to go and it's going for $4,000 and it's an 8.5 A plus. Mine's a 9. So mine's in better condition than this. And this says it's worth, where is it? Right here. $3,600. Now, as you can see by here, it's worth more. And it's still not over. It's probably gonna end for $5,000 to $6,000. But yeah, that's what it says right here. Now the biggest change right here is this one right here. Mine's not new. Mine's graded complete in box, but let's see what happens when I do that. It says it's worth, well, not applicable, NA. So let's change it to graded new. And it's worth 1,125, and I overpaid for it. Look at that, $5,485. Whoa, what was I thinking? Well, close to a year ago, one of these was selling on Heritage. It was a 90 uh, sealed, and it had 7 days to go, and it was at $20,000. If that system would have been, they took it off him. I'm guessing somebody offered him a lot of money, and he just took it off of the site. But let's say I'm guessing it went for at least $50,000. But my real thing is about 1,000 or more, to be honest. But let's say it just went for 50,000. So my system is a 90, like that other one, but except mine's completely or qualified. So let's say mine's worth at least 1/5 of that. So mine's worth $10,000. Well, whatever it is, it's not worth this much right here. I've seen complete in box systems go for more than that. But yeah, it really gets me when people, I see a lot of sellers using this site, and this site most of the time tends, it's either the price is too high or the price is very low. And people tend to choose on here on price charting prices that are high, and that's how they sell them. If they're not to their liking, then they won't sell it. But I think it's pretty funny. And again, as you can see, 3 different sources that I use whenever I priced my items. Oh, let's take a look at one more. These two right here. Now, these two are in my collection, but I don't have them on here because again, this site's terrible. So this one right here sold for $8,400. Let's take a look. It's qualified. Mine has the same grade and it's uncirculated. Uncirculated is the best you can have. Uncirculated means it didn't really get touched by the public. So mine's 85 uncirculated, this one's 85 qualified, which means it's not sealed. And yeah, it went for 8,400. So let's say mine, we're lowballing here. Let's say mine is worth $10,000. So this one also, I got this one in a bundle. So 85 uncirculated, it sold for 4,560. Again, recent sale November 3rd. It is now January 28th, 2024. So let's go here. Let's put Ocarina of Time. Here it is. Excuse me. And it's worth $2,066. But again, it's sold here for 4,560. So let's say mine's worth 3,000. But there you go. There are some examples right there. And as you can note it, or as you can see with my, and if you have noticed, I don't go with the highest price. I don't say, oh, well, this one sold for 8,000 and mine is uncirculated, so mine is worth 50,000. No, I just went up about 1,600. You know, just being humble there. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and that is how I price my collection, and hopefully you know, you start doing that too. Again, no matter what it is, if you're looking for knowledge, if you're looking to price something, always use more than one source. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.